cars just do all these things just for aesthetics. This is doing aero and cooling together all at once, which is fantastic. That's what makes this car so unique. I mean, it is real in every sense. You know, with the twin turbos instead of the superchargers. But it's really great to be able to see all these parts like this right now. And look at these carbon fiber brakes. These are tremendous. I mean, it's a Le Mans car that's been snuck onto the street. Okay, so if you bring a girl, you can't have her put her makeup box in there because it'll turn into soup. And she'll get really mad and have a bad trip.
I do believe in a 3-color palette to keep it simple, sometimes 2. And the color palette was a very aggressive one. It was a paint that we had used in concept vehicles. It was a very, very delicate paint. It was difficult to paint and had 0 durability. Fantastic finish and a lot of impact. I explained all these parameters to the client and he said, Camilo, do what you think is best. So I said, I'm just going for glory. You know, let's have as much impact. Let's knock this guy out of his chair when the car rolls out. It's almost like doing a painting because the thing is a work of art. When I do my art, they tell me what they'd like and then I go and execute it, you know. If we try to like mold it and structure it, it'll just lose all of its spontaneous, natural impact. There is different stages where you're going to mask out the livery, and the livery is basically all the graphics on the car. It'll look like a race vehicle by a team or something because those are what my teams look like. They look like they are right off the track. Every color has a procedure because the finish and the contrast of gloss to satin is, you know, will demand different procedures.
This is going to be a black stripe that's interrupted before the windshield. It stops short. It does a lot of illegal, I don't know, as far as design, a stripe that doesn't continue past the roof onto the rear deck lid. It's an isolated stripe, but for some reason in the design on the computer, it worked well with the complexity of the car. So it's an isolated stripe. The number 7 is breaking the barrier, so the orange bleeds right into the 7 on both sides and the bottom, creating 2 triangles and 1 stripe to create the negative number 7. This has all of its involvement up here, and then down here it's just 1 line, so it just waterfalls. The size of the 7 worked out very well. This is about as large as it could be, you know, pushing the edges of the top corners, and then it so happened to fall right on the character line with just a slight modification. There's a lot of pressure because this canvas is very expensive, and you're putting down some paint on a vehicle of this caliber. You better get your shit straight. And when they take the mask off, those are your lines. There's no one else that you can get upset with. It's just yourself if you don't have your lines in order and straight and your radius is correct. That is a very, very unique, first time ever shape of a vehicle with that much drama, you know, in the section, in the body section. Basically, really, really difficult to produce in any kind of volume. Not only produce in any kind of volume, but now produced in carbon fiber. That's why this car is worth so much money. It's the first one to do all this insaneness. And we're the first ones, as a private, you know, owner, to do all this insaneness to the poor car.